Hello and welcome to another studio vlog. This time we got a little out and about into the Oxfordshire countryside and went in search of the Rollright Stones. The stones take their name from a legend about a king and his army who were marching over the Cotswolds when they met a witch who challenged the king, saying, "7 long strides shalt thou take, and if long Compston thou canst see, King of England thou shalt be." On his 7th stride a mound rose up, obscuring the view, and the witch turned them all to stone. The king became the Kingstone, his army the king's men, and his knights the Whispering Knights, plotting treachery. The witch became an elder tree, supposedly still in the hedge. If it is cut, the spell is broken, and the stones will come back to life. Well, it's super bright and messy on my desk today. I have got, I can't even show you this because the sun's just so bright. I have got a commission order of 5 of my cat faces that I am going to do today. So I've got them all cut out, ready to roll, and I'm going to take them and sit in my comfy chair with my embroidery threads, and I'll show you them when I've finished. So here I've got all the cat faces cut out and ready to sew. I have a lot of tiny little fiddly bits. I have to be really careful that I don't lose them, so I place them in a tray. I will invariably, by the end of this, have lost about 3 bits, which I will then cut out again from my spare felt, of which I have a bag of here, or little bits that I keep, because I keep everything, because I am a womble. I am a magpie womble, so I keep everything. So yes, I have everything set out ready. At the moment everything is present and correct, but I can't say that that's going to be the case. When I finish the first one, something will come astray and get attached to something else. Anyhow, I digress. So 5 cat faces. I have my trusty little pin holder ring that I made many years ago, still going high. Yeah, so let's tilt him around, and he goes on one of my fingers, to hold my needle when I do not wish to be holding it. I don't think he goes on that finger because it does not fit. Just a minute, this is one of those adjustable rings, so it's got a bit of fluff on it. So yes, he will go on my ring finger and will hold my needles. Talking of needles, I have this handy dandy little felt needle holder, which I also made many years ago. I've got my little snips. These are great. They're the Fiskars soft touch ones. What's that? Easy action. Sounds a bit naughty. Yeah, so snips that I have there, and they're great just for sticking in my sewing bag. What else I've got here? I've got my little clover needle thread, which I don't think I'll need, but sometimes it's quite handy for getting a thicker thread like I use for the mouths and the eyes through a needle. That's quite handy. So I've got that there, and over here I have, it's been well repaired over the years. My daughter made me this bag lots of years ago. You can see the very messed nesty tangle of threads that I keep in there to sew with. I have got lots and lots and lots of other threads, but this is the one. It's got all the basic threads I use to make my cat heads within there. But it's beautiful. It was made of painted silk. She painted the silk and then she quilted it and put a zip on, and I think she made that in her GCSE year. So shout out to Lucy, Nightshades Nook, if you fancy. She's also got an Etsy shop, so you could go along and visit her, and a YouTube channel also by the same name. So give her a little visit, because I'm sure she'd be very happy to see you there. Anyway, this is the setup for now, and I will show you what I have created at the end if I've managed to not lose all the pieces from these boys over here.
Oh, hello and good afternoon. I'm here to showcase the Kooky Cat faces. Yes, and without further ado, here they are. Yeah, thank you very much, Scully, for the introduction. I do have to entertain myself somehow, and if this is the way to do it, then so be it. Yeah, Kooky Cat faces. They're brooches. They've all been stitched together, and they've got their little brooch backs on now, and they're ready to go to a lady who commissioned them. So they'll be packed away later today, and I'll be sending them off. I have got a quick something to show you that I bought from a lovely Etsy seller. I have admired her work on Instagram for quite some time now, and this is Louise Ellis. This is her business card. How beautiful is that? Can you see those embossed leaves? That is so cute. And then on the back, that's Louise's details. So it's Louise Ellis, Illustrator on Instagram, and her shop on Etsy is Louise Ellis, and absolutely definitely worth a visit. She has some of the most beautiful prints and greeting cards and other things. Just pop along and see what she has, because as I say, one of my favorites. Let me just show you what I got. So the first thing that I got was this original. It is just beautiful. It's a little original greeting card, but I'm going to frame this one because it's just beautiful. It looks like a little mother duck and her baby. Look at the detail in this. It's just so lovely and really, really nice. And definitely that one's going to go into a frame. And the other thing I bought from her was a greetings card, which is one from her range that she has in her shop. And this one, I don't know if it has a name. I know it does on her shop titles, but it's just so lovely. Look at all the little flower details in there, and the trees and the houses. It's really just so happy. And again, I think this one is destined for some kind of a frame, because I think you know from previous videos I can't part with these when I have them, and one day I do hope to go and purchase a bigger print from Louise, because there's one I've got my eye on, and I'm keeping my eye on it, so that the next time I go on a little spending spree on Etsy, I might just be popping in there to grab that one as well. On another little note, the thank you note is so sweet. Look, it's a hand-painted mummy duck and her baby duck again. It's just so nice. So tiny, but so perfectly formed and beautiful, and I love it. So thank you so much for that, Louise. That little card has made my day. It's just weeny and beautiful and so detailed again. So yeah, go and check her out, Louise A. Ellis. Also this week I have been doing a spot of crochet. I spotted a jumper. It's called the Gigi jumper, Gigi, and I found it on Instagram, and it's kind of lots of little small granny squares, 156 of them. I've got about 50 done so far, so I'm going to be going for a little while, but yes, 156 granny squares that I need to complete in varying colours. So it's going to be a bright thing, hopefully, when I finished it. But here are some of the squares that I've completed. There's a few more in this bag that I need to weave the threads in of, but that's another thing that I have been up to this week. It's been quite productive, actually. Thinking about it, I've managed to do quite a bit in my few days off work. I'll be back to work tomorrow. Not a bad thing, but it has been nice to have some time to get out and about as well, into the countryside. Anyway, my lovelies, I hope you are all having a wonderful week so far, and I hope that you will have a fabulous rest of your week. And do come back and visit me next week, because I will possibly have more to do. There may also be a video that goes up on Thursday, which could be one of my planned videos that I have coming out for you in the future, so keep an eye out for that one. But for now, TTFN, and I will see you next week. Ta-ta.